Hello everybody and welcome back to Maymay's Happy Table. I'm Brittany, Maymay's daughter, and she asked me to make a video for y'all that she likes that I prepare stuffed jalapenos or jalapeno poppers, however you want to call them. This is a good game day recipe. The Super Bowl is coming up, so I'm going to add this to her channel just in case y'all have something that y'all like to make for your game day. This is also a very keto recipe. If y'all know from any of her other videos that I do whole low carb keto lifestyle, so this is also a part of that if you are also trying to follow that lifestyle. Now what you'll need for this is 6 slices of bacon cut in half, any type of bacon you use, any brand. You'll need a cup of cheese. This is sharp cheddar cheese, by the way, shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Half a cup of softened cream cheese. This is at room temperature. 6 jalapeno peppers cut lengthwise and seeded. And this is completely optional. I like to do it. I always season a little cream cheese mixture. So whatever seasoning you want to put in it. Okay, so I've already cut and seeded half of the jalapenos, and I'll do the rest of them here on camera just to show you how to do it. First, you're going to cut the top off of the jalapeno. Move this out of the way. Move this closer to me. You're going to cut it lengthwise. Try to get it as even of a cut as possible. It'll make it easier for when you stuff them. Make sure when you go to seed the peppers, you get all of the seeds out and as much as that little membrane that's in the middle of it out. That's what makes it super hot. I didn't do that last time as far as getting the membrane out, and they were incredibly hot. Very good, but very hot. So I'm going to try to make sure I get as much of that out this time as possible. And to do so, I'm just going to take a spoon and kind of gut the pepper. And this is the little membrane in it that I was talking about, in case y'all didn't know. I'm going to go in with the spoon and try to scoop as much of that out. That's where a lot of the heat in the pepper is. Now, if you want your pepper super hot, then by all means leave it in. But like I said last time, I got them almost too hot to eat by leaving that in. So I'm going to try to get as much of it out as possible. Also try to be very careful with your pepper. It's very easy to tear them up. You don't have to start all over and get new peppers if you do tear them up. Let me see these over here. But it'll make it easier to feel if they're still intact halves. But this is a very good, very quick and easy recipe. They freeze well also, in case you like to make up a big batch of them and freeze them. I'm sure, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're very popular in the frozen prepared meal section at most grocery stores. You'll see them just like this, like I'm making now, but frozen and ready to be put into the oven when you get home. Now, a lot of people have a different way of making these. You know, some people like their jalapeno peppers poppers or whatever breaded. I personally I'm not going to do all of that. You know, I like it as simple as I can get it. And wrapping it in bacon and stuffing it in the oven, that works well for me. I mean, you can't go wrong with bacon and cheese and jalapenos. That makes just about anything you eat good. But it's the last pepper half that I have. I'm trying to make sure I get it all clean. Okay, got them pretty well cleaned up. I'm gonna set this to the side so you can see me assemble. I'm also gonna wash my hands because I don't want to get myself in a mess. Forget I had this pepper juice on my hands and burn my eyes and my face up. I'm also going to rinse some of these peppers. I already washed them before I cut them up, but just to make sure all the seeds are rinsed out of them. I'm going to shake them a little bit, make sure I get them all dried out. Okay, now that that's done, I am going to combine my mixture. Again, I have half a cup of softened cream cheese here, and I'm going to dump into this bowl. This is at room temperature. Then I have my shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Now, when I make up this combination, I usually typically use it on peppers that are a lot smaller than this. So if I run out of filling, because these peppers are literally like twice the size of the ones I typically use, then I'll just fill what I can on camera and complete the rest of it, and I'll let y'all know how much extra I had to use. But it's very simple. You just mix up the cream cheese and the cheese and your seasoning. And this is how it looks. Okay. And I'm going to move my pan over here. Right here I have a foiled and greased cookie sheet. I like to use this because when you put the bacon and the cheese and all of that and it cooks down, it can be very greasy, and that can mess up your cooking sheet if you're not careful, and it also has a tendency to stick. So use a foil lined cookie sheet and spray it with some cooking oil. I'm just going to get started loading the peppers up. You don't have to put a whole lot in each pepper. I'm not exactly sure how the amount that you would put in here, but just enough to fill it. You don't want it overstuffed. I mean, if you want it overstuffed, if you eat it at your own home, then you fix it however you like. But this is about how they look, just enough to put into each pepper. If I had to estimate, I'd say probably like half of a tablespoon is what I'm putting in each one of them. I'm just spreading it out. Currently have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. That's what these peppers get cooked on. And I cook them typically for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. So leave a comment below if you have a different way of making these. Give me some ideas, new things to try. But this is the way we typically do it. My cousin Quintarius really likes these too, actually. He's actually the one that put me on them. So if you're watching this, Quintarius, make sure you share this video on your Facebook page when it goes up so everybody sees it. Oops. Some of my feeling dropped. But y'all pretty much get the gist of how we get these filled. I'm going to show you how to wrap them up in the bacon. And then I will finish stuffing and wrapping the rest of these off camera. As I said earlier, I had 6 slices of bacon cut into half. Why it's 6 is because I used 6 jalapeno peppers and split in half. That's 12, so you need 12 slices of bacon to go around each pepper. Now, these peppers are so big, I probably could have used a whole slice of bacon to go around each one of them. But this is typically how it works. So I'm going to take this half, and I'm going to start from the bottom and just try to wrap it around up back to the top like this. And same for this one. Just try to make sure I have enough to wrap around at least once. And that's going to bake up and crisp up. It's going to be real crispy and crunchy. You know, everybody likes crispy bacon. So, and then the bacon grease cooks all up through it, and it just gives it that good smoky bacon flavor to the pepper. And just wrapping it around. This one, this is a big old pepper. So this may, I'm gonna try to make this stretch the whole length, but it may, well, I made it work. So I'm actually growing some jalapenos in my hydroponic aero garden at home, and they're mini jalapenos, so they'll never get this big, but one day, maybe I will grow some peppers this big in the garden. So that's pretty much the gist of it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go and finish up the rest of these peppers off camera, and I will come back and show you the finished product. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and this is the finished product of the bacon wrapped jalapenos. I will say that after 20 minutes, the bacon didn't look quite like I like it to look, so I cooked it for about 12 minutes longer. So I cooked it for a total of about 33 minutes. And I did cut the oven up also the last few minutes that I cooked it. So I cooked it for 20 minutes at 400 and then 13 minutes at 425. And again, this is the finished product. The bacon wrapped jalapenos. Of course, if you like your bacon a little crunchier, you can cook it longer than that. Or if you have a baking dish with a rack on it, You can cook it on that as well. That may actually speed up the cooking time some, from as long as I cooked it, because I put it directly on the dish. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my mom's channel. Leave us a comment below. Leave a comment below if you have a different way of trying these jalapeno poppers, and let me know what it is, so just in case I may want to try it and try new things or try a different way of making it. And thanks for watching. Bye.